Hey there everyone, it's another magical day at Walt Disney World. Today is going to be a super fun video because today I'm going to share with you some of my insider secret tips of where to go when the crowds are intense and you're looking for that private, quiet hideaway. Today is all about those secret spots where you can get away from the crowds for a few moments. A video like this, you know I'm going to start out at one of those resorts, and the Polynesian Village Resort is no exception. Whether it's rain or the crowds you're trying to avoid, coming to one of the resorts, great getaway. Great getaway. Not only is it an escape from the crowds, we got great treats as well, like this, what used to be a pineapple Dole Whip. So good. Now the resorts are a fantastic spot, but you probably could have guessed that. Today's video is a little bit more complicated. Some of those secrets that you may not know. Let's head over to the Magic Kingdom. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom and take a look. Brand new construction finished right here. There's the monorail. There are these new planters right here. There's one right there across the way. There is another one. Awesome to see. Crowds at Disney vary so much. Looking behind me here, doesn't look that crowded, but when you turn around, you can see something has clearly just ended. There's a mob headed our way. First spot inside the Magic Kingdom is right by Main Street USA. You head up these stairs to the train station. Rain or shine, crowds or relatively light in the park, up here, right by the train station, it's usually extremely quiet. Big reason, trains aren't running right now. Yes, there are a few people inside the train station because it's raining and it's crowded outside, but take a look over here. Empty seats. You're looking for a nice quiet spot, especially if it's really hot outside. It can be nice and cool right inside the train station. It's also a really cool spot to take a picture with the Walt Disney World steam train. Again, not running at the moment, but it's sitting here ready for a photo op. Now that's only one. We have many more spots to find. Let's keep going. The next super secret spot is right over here on Main Street USA. You're saying to yourself, Michael, secret spots on Main Street USA? Yes, indeed. You walk down this passageway here. Not many people even know that this passageway exists. Kind of between the stores here. See the Emporium back there? Making our way around, you can see Crystal Arts. There's this passageway back here. There's a few people back there right now. They found it. A couple folks found it because of the rain. But that area back there, 9 times out of 10, there's nobody sitting there. It can be really nice to kind of get away from the crowds that you can see still Main Street USA. Now making our way into Liberty Square, and you can see there's a lot of people right in this area. To our right, you see Sleepy Hollow, and just beyond it, before we make it to the Hall of Presidents, we're going to turn right. I'm going to show you another fun spot. Right next to Liberty Square, despite the fact that it is extremely crowded today, you can see the rocking chair spot is open. Hard to imagine, but it is. They're not always empty. Not always, but every so often, I would say about half the time, when I walk by these chairs, I see them empty here in the Magic Kingdom with a great view of everything that's going on around you in Liberty Square and a relaxing spot. I've spent many a nice afternoon sitting back relaxing in these rocking chairs. See Elsa right there? And her fractally powers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so magical. And from this walkway here, I've never seen it from here before. Woo! Now, whenever I can grab a fast pass for Peter Pan's flight, I grab it and I make my way here because it is so popular all the time. It's tough to get fast passes for it. Off to Neverland. Forced perspective in the opposite direction. It goes smaller and smaller and smaller.
Please remain seated.
Never actually been stopped on Peter Pan's flight before. It was a hard start and stop. There are the mermaids. Next time, Captain, next time. Always a fantastic classic at Walt Disney World, Peter Pan. Now, across the way from the Hall of Presidents, there's another area right over here, kind of close to the ye old Christmas shop, right behind it, right? See where I'm going? Back here. This area, I find, is really quiet quite a bit. It's almost as though it's forgotten about, even though it's a more crowded time of year, and it's raining. The raining part is probably why it's less crowded, but look, there are benches where you can sit down, relax, and enjoy a meal. Again, it is wet right now, so that's why it's probably empty, but not, 9 times out of 10, depending on time of year, gotta keep going back to that, you can find lower crowds here. Always something new happening at Disney. I didn't even know that there was a special holiday show right here in front of the Country Bear Jamboree. Take a look at this. Now, one spot that's really not well known is right behind Westward Ho. We make our way to this walkway over here, and it's just a walkway basically from Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain. You see a couple guests kind of walking through right now, but take a look, kind of open area to just kind of sit back for a moment and relax. Not meant for kind of a longer term sitting back because there's that many chairs here, but it's quieter. It's quieter for a moment or two. Just walked by Golden Oak Outpost here, and I'm seeing some delicious looking items. Take a look at this: loaded onion rings, chili cheese waffle fries, and then they've got Rocky Road milkshake, Delose. Wow, that's amazing milkshake. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I might loop back. I'm thinking about looping back. I'm not ready for it yet, but okay, it's here. Outpost. So much more to try. A great how do I spot during the daylight hours is Tomorrowland Terrace, where we are now, connecting Main Street USA and the hub area to Tomorrowland. Used to be a very large box here with that construction, but you can see it's all been fixed up at this point. Now, at night, it changes a bit because it switches over to the dessert party, so it doesn't quite work the same way at night. But during the day, usually it's open. I want to make a comment really quick about how many compliments I've gotten about this shirt so far. Clearly, Disney Mandalorian just rocked it. I loved it. I've seen all of them, you know, all the season 1 episodes anyway. I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's clear that I'm not alone. A lot of others like it as well. The future of Star Wars. I feel like if we continue with this kind of, I don't know, storytelling, I think is the best way to put it, then it's going to be a success, because I don't know, there's something about it that screams old classic Star Wars and just amazingness. One of my favorite snacks at Walt Disney World are those sugar-covered almonds, and let me tell you, I am craving one right now. These almonds are amazing. Oh, I love them every single time. I like craving them at odd moments. I love it. Thanks to Steve. Steve, thank you so much for your gift card. Really appreciate it. The area by Pete's Silly Sideshow is usually really empty. I'm walking in right now. Take a look at those crowds. Here's Daisy and Minnie over there. You can see long lines. Look at this for Goofini and Donald. There's nobody here. But no. Oh, it's Donald's fault. Did he distract you? He did one of those like wizarding tricks. I can see the snake back there. You you know what? In my opinion, you won it. You won the trophy right there. Donald, I feel almost hypnotized walking in this direction. I'm seeing the snakes. They're luring me in. Uh-oh. I'm ready. You're number 1. Oh, no doubt. That's what I was saying to Goofy. He was trying to blame me for an accident. See, I know I wasn't gonna listen to him, but he said the snakes. He said, look at these snakes over here. He said that's what distracted me. I love these meet and greets when there's basically no line. Sometimes you can find it. Not all the time, but if you can find it with nobody in line, it's awesome. Now, right outside of Storybook Circus, you'll find this area right over here. You can just sit back, relax, just kind of enjoy like a little bit of a view of Cinderella Castle. You can see the castle right out there. Circus on our left over here. I'm gonna call it a bench. This bench right here, I'm telling you, I've seen it empty quite a bit. Woo, and at the same time, you can catch fireworks like that. Now, during most times of year, the wishing well right here to the left-hand side of Cinderella Castle, the walkway between Cinderella Castle and part of Tomorrowland, usually is pretty empty. Right now, you can see Christmas time, very crowded. But it can make for a nice getaway when it's not too crowded out. A surprising spot is right here in front of the Magic Kingdom. Right as you enter, these planters right here have little kind of seats on them where you can sit down, relax. More often than not, everyone's kind of just rushing into the park, and these areas, except for closing's about it, are usually empty. Always love spending time in the Magic Kingdom. Always that last look. Making our way out. As I walked back into the Polynesian Village Resort, take a look at what I found. A gingerbread house contest by Disney cast. They are all absolutely incredible. On the left-hand side, we have this Polynesian style gingerbread house with, you can see kind of like the X in the middle. That's super cool. The next one's got that bridge and the trees behind it, 2 smaller houses. Very cool. Then next to that one, we've got the gumdrop house right here with, you can see the toy soldier in the chair right up front. Next to that one's a truly impressive house here. It's got Rapunzel's hair on one side. You can see part of the Beast's castle goes up and around, basically showcases every single Disney princess and story in different pieces of gingerbread, and a giant tree on the top with tons of hidden Mickeys. Next to that one, in first place, of course, Lilo and Stitch's house. That is truly awesome. No detail too small, from Santa and his reindeer on top to the globe right on the roof as well. You've got separate areas for houses, a toy car in the garage there. Unbelievable talent by the cast members here. Now there's one I haven't seen before. There's a squishy peppermint keychain right here. It is a tier 1, meaning it's $12.99. Very cool. Of course, all the 2020 keychains are here as well. This one's red, meaning it's $9.99. There's another one over here with kind of like chains on it, also red, $9.99. And when I'm at the Poly, sometimes I'll just stop by Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar just to see how long that wait is. 30 or 45 minutes for a party of 2. Good to know. And there's something I've never seen before. These special kind of Hawaiian soaps. Different flavors too. Here's mango right here. Very, very strong. I mean, super strong smell right there. I don't care for the lychee flavor at all. These are $8, so individually $8. Small bars of soap. Probably a better deal that you can find at Basin, the Grand Floridian or Disney Springs, but looking for something different, maybe from Hawaii. This might be your spot. Ooh, papaya. I think you're gonna like papaya. I really like all the different themed decor that Disney has at all the different resorts. Think about how much work has to go into creating just these, for example. These wreaths just specifically for the Polynesian. They can't reuse them somewhere else at Walt Disney World, just the Polynesian. Same goes to the Yacht Club, Grand Floridian. There are some very unique decorations all around. Such a fun evening today here at the parks in Polynesian. Thanks so much for sharing it with me today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time, have a magical day.